So I stopped and I went, well, one, who's my clientele? Who do I want to work for?
Right.
Obviously, I'll sell anything if I can. I got to make money, but I really want to focus on veterans. I can speak the language. I understand the thrash of a PCS. Okay, where are veterans at? So I started going to the bus stop. I started going to the Pentagon bus stop. Fairfax Connector. If anybody's in Fairfax County, you'll all know the Fairfax Connector bus. It was the bus that I rode for 3 years. So I went to the bus stop and I set out a table. I have a sign, Ron the Property Pilot. I had my rank on there so people knew I was active duty, at one point. And my whole thing was I didn't pressure. I sat there. I had coffee. I had popcorn that they could take into the building. And I just said, hey, I sat here and did this junk for 3 years. And I know what you're going through, and I would love to help you buy or sell now that I'm on the other side of the fence. I know the pain of working in the Pentagon. Let me reduce a little bit of the thrash you deal with daily.
Wow. Okay. And the interesting part is I'm thinking through that marketing effort. It's one I would classify it as like guerrilla marketing, right? It's outside the box, and it wasn't like you had 9 other realtors sitting there with you.
Right.
I'm sure, right? You're the only one there. The nice thing too, it's not like it's like from 7 to 6 o'clock at night. It's like, nope, we got this cycle of time. They're going to be there. And then once they're gone, then I can go do my thing for the rest of the day. And they're going to see me over and over. Now, tell me about like your first success with it, where you're just like, holy cow, this actually did something for me.
Believe it or not, I had a client that had probably closed a month prior or so and lived just down the street from the bus stop. I was sitting there, it was freezing. I had my hoodie on, I was all bundled up, and I was talking to folks here and there. But I mean, in truthfulness, people at the Pentagon bus stop in the morning are not lively. They don't want to be there. No, they don't want to be there. They just put their head down and go, prepping for the mental warfare. And I just heard, hey, Ron. And when I looked up, there was my client standing there. I was like, oh, so we start chit-chatting. And as a lady was walking by, she heard me mention my neighborhood. And she goes, oh, you live in South Run Forest. I said, yeah. She goes, so do I. We're actually going to be PCSing next year, and we'll need to sell the house.
Oh, boy.